Nigeria, according to the Nigerian-based NGO International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law. Well, since 2009, 125,000 Christians have been killed in Nigeria, including 600 clerics. 19,000 churches have been destroyed, 1,100 Christian communities displaced. Sunday, November 2nd, is the National Day of Prayer for the Persecuted Church, when churches around the world pray for their suffering brothers and sisters. CBN's Gary Lane spoke with Brian Brown of Open Doors.
We're seeing the continuation of a multi-year trend there in Nigeria, and I really think that what we see in Nigeria is representative of what is happening really across sub-Saharan Africa, and that is just an intensification of the violence with which Christians are experiencing persecution. We've seen just this summer alone multiple accounts of vast numbers of Christians being killed at one time, and these are horrific things, with Christians being locked in homes that are lit on fire as they try to escape, shot or attacked by machete, and it is a difficult and horrific reality that is happening there.
Ryan, who's carrying out these attacks and what's their goal?
There are a variety of different actors that are coming into play here. You do have forces like Boko Haram, as well as ISWAP, which is the Islamic State West Africa province group that has been active in northern Nigeria. However, a lot of the activity lately has actually been more so in what they refer to as the Middle Belt region in Nigeria. And this has been the Fulani extremists that are really acting out, again, and carrying out an extremist Muslim ideology and looking to attack. There has been a lot of talk here recently, and even some of this being pushed forward by the Nigerian government, trying to say that the violence is not religiously motivated, that is not a factor. It is a complicated situation there. Nobody doubts that. Nobody debates that. There are multiple things that come into play. But one of the things that is certain is that motivation to harm and to kill Christians has certainly been a driving factor in many of these actions that we're seeing.
And we hear stories of murder, church burnings, kidnappings, people displaced from their homes and villages, as you say. Why isn't it getting more global attention?
And that's a question that I think that the church in Nigeria has been asking of the broader body of Christ, and is asking to help us raise awareness about these issues. The scale of the humanitarian disaster alone is mind-boggling. When you take a look across sub-Saharan Africa, there are over 16.2 million Christians that have been displaced from their homes, that have been forced to leave their homes because of the violence. But yet there's not a lot of media coverage outside of Christian media that has been covering this. That's starting to change. We are starting to see more and more mainstream media starting to become aware and starting to talk about this issue.